All aboard for the American Football Express, leaving now from this station.
444. 444.
Look out, he's sacked. He's slipped in his tackle. Pressure's big. He's chased. He's on the run.
I don't think he made it. He didn't make it.
And now the ball does come loose. Fumbles. Now he runs with the ball inside the 5. Touchdown.
This week in the NFL, the season ended early for Joe Theismann of the Washington Redskins. He broke a leg against the New York Giants and is out for the year. The Denver Broncos came up with a miracle to beat the San Diego Chargers in overtime. The New York Jets achieved the biggest score in their history, 62 points against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the Los Angeles Rams ran into one of the shocks of the season, beaten 30-14 by Atlanta. Good evening. As you'll have gathered, it's been one heck of a week in the National Football League. But before we look back on that assortment of triumphs and disasters, we've got a game that has to be seen at length to be believed. The Chicago Bears at the Dallas Cowboys. According to their coach, Mike Ditka, the Bears are a hard-nosed, rock'em, sock'em team that know how to have fun. And tonight, we'll get the chance to find out what he means. The Bears have won their first 10 games with an irresistible blend of ruthless defense and imaginative offense. And though their star is unquestionably running back Walter Payton, one man has made a bigger impression on the NFL scene this year than even Payton himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the undefeated Chicago Bears, please welcome William Refrigerator Perry.
When you consider that his major contributions to the history of the NFL are a touchdown catch of 4 yards and a touchdown run of 1, William Perry is as unlikely a sporting hero as America has ever come up with. But then those aren't the statistics that have the nation falling over itself. The vital ones are 302 pounds, 22 stone, his phenomenal weight, and the reason why William Perry has been known since his college days as the Refrigerator.
Said he's dangerous, oh, man, extremely dangerous. That day he walked into my life, he caught me with my guard down, guard down. I thought it was love at first sight, then he started to play around.
He was a guy who was an underdog. He weighed 300 pounds, he was too fat. Suddenly he turns out to have this tremendous athletic ability. He's almost a Walter Mitty, although much larger.
I knew he would probably be super, but not this super, no way.
Of course, Perry does have a variation on the normal operation of a refrigerator. If you're on the opposing team and he closes the door, your lights go out.
Every week I have to weigh in around from 313 on down. They set a set weight. You know, right now I'm at a 304, 302. You know, right there, holding it right there, and just doing what they asked me to do.
Perry was born in South Carolina 22 years ago, and even when he was little, he was big.
When he was born, he was 13.5 pounds, and then from then on, he just grew bigger and bigger and bigger. He loves food. He loves macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, sweet potato pies. It's not too much that he doesn't eat.
He loved to cook cakes. That was his main dish. If we wanted cake baked, we said, "Will you bake us a cake?" No problem.
When he tired of home cooking, he sampled other kitchens, where he is remembered with awe.
Chicken, a whole bunch of chicken.
He loved apple dumplings.
At one stage in college, his weight was up to 370 pounds, 26 stone. But when he became Chicago's #1 draft pick this year, he knew the days of drinking 48 cans of beer after a game were over. When you joined the Bears, they told you had to lose a lot of weight. Has that been tremendously difficult for you?
No, not at all. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, with no difficulty, and everybody's happy, where I'm at, and so I'm playing.
Are there any fines if you don't make that weight?
Yes, I lose money if I don't weigh in like I'm supposed to.
For his shape, Perry is an excellent all-round sportsman. He plays basketball well and runs 40 yards in 5 seconds. He was drafted by the Bears as a defensive tackle, and he has 3 sacks to his name so far this year. But in week 6, the offensive master plan was devised.
I was doing the San Francisco week. We was practicing, and Coach Dick asked me did I want to play offense. I said, whatever to help your team to win, I'll do it. So he took me up on that. So I ran a little bit in the San Francisco game. Then it just took over the Green Bay game Monday night and so on.
In that Green Bay game, he exploded through for his first touchdown. And soon afterwards, he came up with such a block that Walter Payton was able to saunter through for one of the easiest scores of his life. What's it like having William Perry in the backfield with you?
It's a beautiful thing to hide behind. It's just like having a big wall up there, and you're behind the wall. Nobody knows what you're going to do until you come from behind it. It's beautiful.
What has he done for the team this year?
And he's added his own personality and blended it in along with the melting pots of crazies that are on this team, and it's done real well.
Did you expect him to blossom so early as a rookie?
Well, we were hoping it would, but John, it's like anything else. You got to get him on the football field and let him play. And since he's been on the field playing, he's done a good job.
It was in the return game with Green Bay that the famous touchdown catch came, and the USA could contain itself no longer. William Perry was a star. Sports shows, news shows, chat shows, he's in constant demand. Suddenly, he can command as much as $50,000 for a 30-second commercial. This refrigerator is hot. America now waits with bated breath for Perry's next show-stopping play.
He can throw the football.
Whatever, he plans to make the most of his success while he can.
Do you like all of this attention?
Oh, it's fine, but after a while, all of it, it'll die down, and it loses its effect after, just like it came.
John Smith, William Perry, incidentally has 7 brothers and 4 sisters. None of them are gather bigger than he is. Well, this week, Perry and the Bears went to Dallas, knowing that victory would ensure them of a place in the playoffs a full 5 weeks before the end of the regular season. But they were without first-choice quarterback Jim McMahon. He had a shoulder injury. And they were well aware that no Chicago team had beaten Dallas since 1971. We joined play with under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Dallas have a first down and 10 at their 34-yard line. Our commentators are Don Madden and Pat Summerall.
Right half scramble. Hurry and throw. Fumble. Bears get it. Big fumble. It's loose.